Okay. Hi,
Good
welcome.
morning,
Welcome back.
afternoon, evening, wherever you are.
How are you, ladies?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
And we
Excited.
again have a special guest artist, which is so fun for us and so exciting. So, Lisa, can you just introduce, just tell
Sure.
us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Hi, friends. I'm Lisa Hetrick. I am the owner of Indigo Jade Creative, and I am a graphic designer, illustrator, and product designer. And I teach online in my school called craftyourjoy.com. And I go live on YouTube every week. I love watercolor, so that's kind of my thing. But I am a product designer in the craft and hobby industry. So I have a collection of stamps with Gina K Designs. And I teach a lot of classes related to paper crafting and integrate watercolor into that. So super, super fun. And I do a lot of other product design in that industry and a couple others. But I'm so grateful you guys invited me today. This is so much fun. I really feel like I love your mission. I think it's super important for people to make time, whether it's 5 minutes in their day, 10 minutes in our day, whatever it is, to just drop into that zone and make something with your hands. Always been a big believer in that, and that's why I named my school Craft Your Joy, and that's what it's like the whole same concept that you guys are doing. So love it,
Ex-
love it. So
Exactly.
thanks for inviting me today.
We're excited to have you.
Yes,
Yeah.
very excited. Yeah, and we talk all the time about how yes, it's we want this to be inspirational for other people to like set that time aside to do something, but we get so much out of it. And it's one of the only times where I just feel like I get to play, right?
Mhm. Me, oh,
Otherwise
that's
I'm
kind of how I feel today.
otherwise you're on a mission, you're making things for a specific reason and whatever, and
Yes.
now, so we're so
Yeah.
glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So we know I'm going to just take a peek at the different photos that we have for June and July.
Oh, okay. And spin the wheel of funsies.
Oh, I opened up the wrong one again. You guys,
Uh-uh.
I am a terrible, terrible, terrible.
April, May.
Okay.
I saw the tulips. You guys already did the tulips.
We
Yeah,
So
and
did.
there's some that we have done before as
yeah.
well. But okay, let me get back to all right.
Do we change pictures yet? Are we still working on the same
We're
group?
we have some of the same ones because we have like nine, and we only use three. So we wanted, um,
Use them up. Try them out.
Give them all
all
a
right,
chance, right?
Yeah, why
exactly.
not? Let them
All right,
fulfill their
here we
destiny.
go. June and July. Okay, can you see it?
Not
Nice.
yet.
Not yet.
No, I see
Not yet.
your home screen.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh,
we could see all your goodies. What do you got on your computer? Just edit that part out, right?
Just say clack, clack, edit that out. No one will know.
can you see it?
No,
What?
no.
No, not
Still
yet.
showing your home screen with your attachments and stuff.
Maybe it's on a different screen or behind
Yeah,
Yeah, I did
something.
share screen, and I think I have to
you're in
do.
the wrong share screen, I think.
Yeah. There you
There
go.
you go.
Yay! Okay, sorry about that.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
we'll just edit that out. Okay, so here are photos for June and July.
Hey,
And some of these we have already done, obviously.
I want to go
So
to Pastor
we've
Miriam.
done one. We haven't done number two. We've done three. We haven't done four.
That's sunflower.
We
So
haven't
I
done.
love the bee one.
oh, the bee looks like something Kelly's done before. She does a lot of bees.
I
I think
love
Kelly might
bees.
have suggested that photo.
Yeah, because I've
Maybe.
never painted a bee before in my
Me
entire
neither. Me neither.
life.
I've
I mean, you
illustrated
guys
a
paint
few, but
shoes.
yeah.
You paint
Raspberry.
shoes and all kinds of things.
And
Raspberry,
we've
that's
done
pretty cute.
that.
We
We
did
haven't
that,
done
yeah.
that. This is one I added. This is from my
Oh, that's
flower bed
cute.
from
That's
last year.
beautiful. I
So
love that.
pretty.
Cosmos, is that what that is?
Looks like
Yes.
cosmos.
I planted
Yeah.
a bunch of those this year, but
Your
got a
garden
little
is
bit of a late
beautiful.
start. All right, so I am going to let Kelly do the spinner.
Spin the wheel.
Kelly, you do the spin?
No.
The wheel of
Oh, I'm
frenzy.
sorry, Kimberly.
No.
All right, let's see.
And I think you might have to add number 9 in because I added that in.
Okay, I just need you
a new
to
one.
enable it. It says the host has disabled participant screen sharing.
What?
Maybe you need to make me host.
That's
then
what I
can
have to
it.
do.
Yeah.
That's what I have to do. I'm going to make you all.
Gotta love Zoom.
I
All
know.
All the little defaults that you have to click on and off.
And they change it too. That's the
Oh,
other
yeah.
thing. It doesn't
Yeah,
stay the
yeah.
Oh,
same.
yeah.
You
Okay,
go look for it
so tell me
somewhere.
the numbers that we need to have in there, Beth.
I think you just have to add number 9, and then I think
Number
we're good.
9. Okay. Got it. Uh-oh. That was the number. Okay, number 9. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Do, 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 do.
Almost got there. Number 8.
8.
We
Okay.
have a winner. Number 8. I've already forgotten
Number
what number 8 was.
8.
What was number 8?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's
dogwood, is that what they
gorgeous.
call it?
Is it a magnolia
Beautiful
or a dogwood?
colors.
I think
I
I
don't
just-
know. Could be either. It
Last-
looks like the middle of a magnolia. How
Yeah.
magnolia? It's still blooming.
I
This
think
tree's
it's a
been
cherry
blooming for months.
blossom
Oh,
It could be a cherry.
yeah.
It could be a
because
cherry
I'm looking at the trees and things behind it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it looks like
yeah.
it maybe just a macro view of a cherry blossom.
Like a close up. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Love those
I'm taking
colors.
it all. I'm taking it all in.
Oh.
I did a little screenshot of it. Is that allowed? I put it over to my side so I could see it. Is
Yeah,
that allowed?
I did that.
It
too.
is. It
Okay.
is. Yes, absolutely. However you want to do it.
Otherwise, I would delete it if it wasn't allowed. But
Oh
yeah,
no, there's really no rules.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were
No
rules in
such
this.
thing.
didn't know if we
No.
were trying to tap into our memory banks to remember
Yeah, well,
things.
that's what I
Probably
do.
be a good
I,
thing.
I try to pull out like right now, like what is inspiring me about this, and the background is inspiring me more than the flower itself. I don't know. I just love
Background's
that
beautiful.
background.
For me,
So-
it's all the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
I love
fun.
the
Okay.
colors.
idea.
All right, I'm gonna stop the sharing, and we are gonna spin our cameras
I'm gonna
around.
head to my down camera. Boom. Here we go. I can come in a little tighter if I need to. Can also come out.
Yeah, mine's pretty.
But that's beautiful too.
All
I
right.
got a bunch of watercolors here. Let's move these over. We're going to use a smaller palette. I think I'm going to go horizontal, but I never go horizontal. I'm always vertical with mostly everything. I think I'm going to go horizontal today. Try something new.
Look at you. She's already stepping out of her box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I have an idea.
Okay. All right. I'm
All
going to
right.
start the timer for 15 minutes.
Oh, 15
Oh.
minutes.
Ooh.
I got 15 minutes for brilliance.
No, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to
It
get
may
my
not be
blow
brilliant,
dryer.
but let's give it a go. Oh, yep, I do have my dryer over here.
Oh, my
Watercolor.
dryer.
What palette are you using, Kelly? I think
Guess what I'm
recognize that.
using?
Are you using Rosa Gallery?
I am. This is like my love now. It's
I
ridiculous.
love Rosa Gallery.
I bought the botanical kit. I couldn't
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
stand it. I had to do it.
It's a very good set. I'm going to use Core watercolor today.
Core. I
It's
don't
fun
think I've
with
heard of that one.
Core, so you're familiar with like Golden Paints? Golden Paints,
Yes.
Company, everybody knows those. They came out with these in 2014. They are
Oh.
delicious. And I'm so envious of the ink and the ink and the alcohol inks. Kelly knows that alcohol inks and me just don't. We tried. We've tried
That's what I'm
many
using
times.
today. I'm using
We've tried many
alcohol.
times. I'm gonna do something.
It's that way.
Let's go here. We're gonna do something different today.
I am gonna have to do less because I don't have my blow dryer.
Oh,
I'm gonna just do I'm gonna start with some splatter and just kind of work with the splatter that's here and see what we got.
I'm looking. I get to watch you guys today because I actually moved over to my desk. So I'm
ooh.
on my computer screen now, so I can actually see everyone. So it's
I have all four of you like right up in front of me, which is brilliant. So I can all four of you. I'm one of you. Duh.
one of you.
Which is like brilliant. So I can see everybody in progress, which is super fun.
And I have nothing but a
Amazing.
big mess right now.
I'm
Oh,
using my dip pen with my alcohol inks.
Oh, that's
That's a good
cool.
idea.
I love that.
I'm trying a different,
What is
I
that?
did this little experiment with it before, and so I'm gonna try to incorporate it into this little whatever we're doing right now.
Look at you. Okay, that's gonna have to
Love
dry.
that. I
I might
have
have
a
to grab
lot
my
of
blow
alcohol
dryer.
inks. I love the Yupo paper that you can use with alcohol inks.
You ever use
I,
that with watercolor? Because
I
they call it a
have.
synthetic watercolor paper.
I have used it with watercolor and I really do like it. I just love, I can't beat Kimberly. I can't be. I've tried. Those flowers are beautiful. Every
But
time I do
you don't
alcohol
have to
inks.
be exactly like somebody else, though.
Oh, I know. But every time I've tried alcohol inks, I just end up with like marbly blobs.
Yeah.
Um, so, but I do love them. I've had them for a long, long time. Let's just get a little, try to mimic the cherry blossoms. Use a little bit of Quinny red here. I'm gonna,
I don't know what I'm
Oh, look at that pink on the black paper. That looks
that's
cool.
gorgeous.
yeah.
And what
No.
is that? Is that like
They
a
would-
pearlescent?
No, it's just an alcohol ink with the snow cap mixed into it, the white. Because, on black, the alcohol ink just disappears unless you add white to it. So I'm just kind of getting a background right now. And
Look at
just see if I
that.
can put a little flower on top of it.
That
And
is
I blow all of my flowers
delightful.
out, so mine is never going to look like the picture because I blow them
No,
all out with air.
I think I need a little.
and it doesn't necessarily have to look just like the picture, right? We know that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just taking the inspiration from the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Oh,
see.
that's
I'm
cute.
gonna do a little bit of, I'm gonna draw myself a little vase here. I'm gonna paint it in water and let the watercolor do its magic. I like doing these little sketchy like paintings. I call them blobs to blooms. You make little blobs and then somehow blooms emerge.
Mm-hmm.
It just does its own
Eventually.
thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a good warm up.
You
Although
said something, Lisa, you said something about just letting the watercolors do their magic. And I feel the
yes,
exact same way. Like we have to let our
yes,
mediums shine the way that they shine instead of
exactly. They kind of
trying to
find
make
their
them do
way.
something right that's not natural for them.
My
And I
little
think
flower is
that's
appearing here. Here we
the
go.
beauty of it. Oh, look at that. I feel like that's the beauty of it. Um, and it gives, like, in the case of our people who are watching us today, like that's the beauty of it. You just kind of let your mediums get them out and play and let
Right.
them do what they're
Yeah.
what they want to do, what their destiny is,
Right.
right?
Well, and then
Right.
that's less pressure on you because
Yes,
when you're trying to take
Ooh.
a medium and trying to make it do something that maybe it's just not meant to do, then you're taking it as like, oh, you're doing something wrong, or you're not a good artist, or
Right.
whatever. And it's like, that has nothing to do with it. You have to really
Exactly.
sort
And
of,
then people give up. People give
right.
up.
Yeah, you just got
And
to
that's
respect the medium and say, well, it's not going to do.
and just deeply like try to get an understanding of what you're working with. Like every
Right.
medium is a little bit different, and even brand to brand. Holy
Oh, yeah.
smokes, Kimberly, look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like even brand to brand, things are different. Even in watercolor. Do you find that in inks and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's certain
Yeah.
brands of inks that I will use for certain things, and then other ones that I won't. Like there are some inks that I
interesting?
feel are more saturated or thick that don't work for certain things very well.
Isn't that interesting? I think that's all part of like understanding what you have and how
Right.
it works. Um,
And papers too,
oh,
like UPO.
absolutely.
I love UPO because I like how it stains, but then there's certain like projects and workshops I do where I always use the graphics because I want to have the ability to wipe back to white.
Right. I'm gonna
And
turn
neither
on.
one is exactly right or wrong. They're just different.
I'm gonna dry this real quick, so it's gonna get a little loud.
I don't think
Yeah, I
we
think
even hear
Zoom
it. I
blocks
love
the
that.
sound. Yeah, Zoom blocks the sound out, so you don't have to worry about it.
I have to come in here. Let's get in here with a little bit of this brown. I got a fan on, because of the heat. So my watercolor paper is drying quickly. I don't want you to dry so quickly. So
And
super fun.
I'm having fun just playing with these patterns, the background pattern that I saw that was really
Oh,
speaking to me.
yes. It was so I love that how everything was out of focus. So you get that beautiful color in focus,
Yep.
that detail. I would have loved, yeah, that replicating that detail. Do, 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 do. I want to bring these down a little bit into here. Let's see how that works out. Do, 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 do.
How much time do we have?
We
Yeah.
have 6 minutes.
Holy smokes.
This seems like a lot of time.
It does seem like a lot of, it used to be like, remember how we'd be like, oh my God, there can't be only that much amount of time.
I know.
And now we're just so used to doing things quick.
Yeah.
It's not as daunting anymore, to me at least.
It's kind of fun. I
Yeah.
think that's a really good way. Like I've never done that. Like a really good way to just kind of drop into a zone is set a timer.
Yeah.
And you like when you come out of it, you're like, what? Wait, what? Like how was that? Like
It is.
what
It's sort of
happened
like,
here?
oh, I was in a,
But all too often, like you had mentioned this, Beth, in the beginning, like we're, this is fun because you're actually not doing something either for work or for your shop, or you're just kind of dropping into play. I discovered that this year. I was like really not having a lot of time to
right,
play.
right,
Um, and just to experiment and to drop into those spaces to even decide if you wanted to like pursue sharing with others, but you
right.
can't do that until you play a little bit, um, and kind of discover what you think might be of interest, which I think is kind of fun. This is a hot mess down here, but this is pretty cool. I'm digging this. So
Very cool.
just kind of drop
Lisa,
some
what are you drawn to painting more? Do you prefer landscapes or flowers or
Oh, I prefer
animals?
flowers. I would say like flowers and flutters and whimsical things, but
Oh yeah.
Mostly flowers. I paint in watercolor, like illustration wise, I paint like whatever is needed, right?
Right.
For my collection in the paper crafting industry with Gina K, it's mostly flowers and those kinds of things. But I like to try to create. So in the stamping world and paper crafting, you have, a lot of people who want to be introduced to the kind of work that we're doing here today, the kind of things that we're playing with, but they do it in the context of stamps. So they'll like stamp the image and then they'll do the techniques with the stamped image. And it's a great way to kind of get your feet wet and get your training wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Which I find it fun. I find it a lot of fun. This vase is kind of wonky, but whatever's. We're gonna let it ride.
That's the attitude.
We're gonna let it ride. I love these watercolors. Kelly, you can attest. Every watercolor brand is a little bit different and has a little more what I call whoosh than others, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rosa's a good whooshy one. That's what I like using that one for wet and like big time wet stuff like we're doing today. So kind of fun.
And what do you feel is the difference? Is it the saturation of the color, or the how
So
thin
I
it
think
gets,
it's
or how thick it stays, or
I think it's the binders. Like in this particular, like in the core brand, they have like their own proprietary binder called Aquazol, and I think it's it makes it a little more whooshy. I know Kelly and the one that Kelly's working with, the Rosa Gallery, the pigments are really fine in that
Yeah, it's very
brand.
soft, buttery.
Yeah, so they and I think it's gum arabic, but the way they've made the paints makes it really favorable, I think, for these wet into wet techniques. But that's kind of why some I call like there are brands that I call stay putters. They stay put. And there are brands that are whooshers.
I like that.
Like this one's a whoosher.
Stay putters.
Stay putters. So then watercolor only goes where the water is. So
right.
it won't go anywhere else. I'm just gonna have some fun with this. I think I'm gonna I think I need something up here. Let's see. Just let it whoosh. So kind of doing a little cherry blossom coming out of a
Guess I need to dry that. That's my problem.
really weird oversized pot.
Those
But
are also beautiful.
I'm gonna dry this. I think I'm gonna add some little mixed media.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
added a little bit of white acrylic paint just to get a little bit of separation between my flowers and my background, although it's hard to tell. Then I got to go in with my pens.
My paper is really curled. I guess I should have taped that down.
There we go. It's a little bit wet. I was going to do a little bit of salting, but totally forgot to bring the salt in. So there we go. I've grabbed a few. These are watercolor pencils and color pencils. So
You have
let's
everything handy right there.
Nice.
brown.
Well, we only have 20 seconds left.
How much?
20 seconds.
Whoa.
Oh my
That went
God.
fast.
What happened there, huh?
All right, I'm just going to go in and add a little walnut brown here for a little texture.
But it doesn't mean that you can't keep working on it later.
Oh, I probably will. I'll definitely let it dry, come back to it, do some other things with it.
Yeah, I started to do some black lines, and I'm gonna do more of that.
Look at me, I'm just having so much fun. I didn't want to.
Okay,
Like,
I
let's
just
have
got
fun
something on me.
over.
I have to run and get something off of my shirt before it dries.
Oh, no.
A little reprieve. You have another minute or two.
Oh, this was a lot of fun. Let's drop just a smidge of yellow in real quick. I always think that yellow kind of jacks up the luminosity a little bit.
I did the same thing. I put a little yellow in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I felt like
a
I
little
saw
yellow.
some little yellow in there somewhere.
Bit of yellow. Some of the wet spots. Add a little water, give it a little smoosh.
Like a little spider in the center, isn't it?
Kind of digging it. Look at that. That center is stunning. Oh,
But Kimberly teaches that center.
Oh, thank you.
Whoops.
I think I'm done. Well, I'm going to leave it alone
yeah, I'm gonna,
and watch you all.
I'll come back to it and
Other-
add some definition. Maybe, maybe not.
Are you using watercolor paper, Lisa, or was it? I missed
Yes,
that.
I grabbed some Arsha's paper because I knew I was gonna be doing a lot of wet. So I-
Okay. Brand new shirt, and I got a combo
Get it?
of ink and acrylic paint on it. I think I got most of it out.
I have to laugh. Look, I just did the same thing.
I wore black
Oh.
for that reason, ladies. I wore black.
I'm wearing my I'm gonna wear a apron from now on, I think.
Oh, that's a
I
good
have one. I
idea.
should do that. Do I wear it? No.
Behind me.
I think this
Especially
came
when I
out pretty well.
splatter.
Super fun.
Oh, I love it. Here, let me highlight everybody so we can
I'm not-
see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's
so
so
pretty.
pretty.
Look at that. A vase and
Kind of
everything.
digging it. So it's like
That's
it's in that first layer stage. You could always just
Right.
leave it at this or just go in and add more detail. Like I'd probably pop in some more whites, maybe get a little more of that flowy pink in the background.
But I see the branches.
Yeah,
that
the
was a big part
branches.
of the, yep. That was a
Kinda
big
touch up-
inspiration.
Touch up my so I can see what's coming in the foreground and the background. Have some fun with this. I'll definitely let this dry and come back to it and noodle with it later and have some fun.
That's
I
good.
love
Good
it.
job.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, so
Love
pretty.
that,
Yes.
Kelly.
Thanks.
Yeah, I have
Kelly
to-
is
I have to
Kelly
do
is
some-
doing Kelly is my like landscape guru, but she is really
Yeah.
coming into the flowers this
I
Oh,
year.
yeah.
know.
You really are.
Beautiful.
And it
I
was
give
all
credit.
because of this little thing that we're doing here, right, Kelly?
Yeah. Yes, I give
Right.
credit to these ladies because
We
they
forced
forced
her
me
to
into
paint
flowers.
flowers.
Right. Pushes you out of your comfort zone.
Yes,
Right?
definitely.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
So
Yeah,
pretty.
Already, like, look at it popping. It's 3D. It's popping right off the page.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
no,
kind of
Oh,
a
so
crazy,
wild.
crazy wild background, but that was fun.
Yeah.
That's
Love
pretty.
that.
Because the background was really sort of like fuzzy and abstract.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. And that's
Blurred.
what I just
Oh, look
I
at
just
that.
love
I love
the-
it. I love that. I like your branches.
I do love that.
and then I'm gonna go in. I did pen a little bit here. I'm gonna go in and do pen on some of these little flowers.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
be
your
cute.
signature. Yeah,
It's got
your-
a lot of dimension.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You always know Beth's stuff too, because it's always like that. It's got like a little kick of abstract to it.
Right.
Yes.
Love
Uh-huh.
that.
A little
All
design.
right. Okay. Let's
Okay,
get
we're popping back
around.
in. That was super fun.
Mhm.
Back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that. I love looking up and watching and
I
just kind of
know.
seeing where everybody was. And I think it's super fascinating because everybody has a different interpretation of what they see. And then
Yes.
what they come out with is just so it gives you a lot of energy. It's good energy. Love it.
And I think it's
Yes,
great.
that's what we say. Oh yeah, we
Like-
didn't hold it up.
Oh yeah.
And we have like so many different viewpoints even here
Right.
that
Right.
hopefully people at home realize, yeah, I can do whatever I want. I'm the artist.
Yes.
I have full
Mhm.
control.
Yes. I love that. I think people just need the permission slip. So this show that you've created is pretty amazing because they can just kind of come in and be like,
Right.
just get just grab 2 things and just
Right.
have some fun with it and dropping into that space. It's so good.
And I know there's a lot of people that watch and they don't necessarily post their photos to the group. We have a Facebook
Mhm.
group. And that's fine. You don't have to. But if you are so inclined, it's a really, really friendly, supportive, encouraging group.
Yeah.
And I love to see the such a wide range of, from one inspirational photo.
How they take, yeah.
Right.
How their
And
take on
different
it.
Love that.
mediums and everything. So
I think that
Lisa,
people have to feel like people don't have to feel like they have to make something for a reason. That's the other thing
Right.
too. Like, for a
Yes.
reason. Like, oh, I need to,
Just the
my time
enjoyment of
needs to
doing it.
be used so that this is sellable or that this is givable or whatever. But no, it doesn't at all.
Mhm.
So
And that's
Sometimes
when
it
the-
is, sometimes it is. Sometimes you like are surprised by what you can do in 15 minutes.
yeah.
Other times it's just like, well, that was fun. I'm going to move on to something else.
exactly.
But yeah.
We didn't whine too much this time. We were pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Well, because we had
Lisa
company.
kept us upbeat.
Yeah, we had company.
I keep talking.
She's great. I love
Well,
Lisa.
thank you so much
Yes.
for joining us, Lisa.
Thank you so much, ladies, for inviting me. I'm so
All
grateful.
of Lisa's
So much fun.
information, all of her links and everything will be in the description of this video. And also in the Facebook group, we'll add all of her links in there as well. So
Thank you.
I hope you come back another time.
So
I would
fun.
love to come back another time, and I
Okay.
will pop into the group and post this too.
Wonderful.
And if you at home want to join us, please leave a message in the Facebook group or even leave a comment at the bottom of this video. And we'll reach out to you.
Yeah, you could be an acrylic painter, you could be a watercolorist, card maker, it
Yes.
doesn't matter,
Anything.
whatever your
Yes.
craft is.
Yes.
Pencil drawer, anything. Yeah.
I love
Markers.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we will see you next time.
Thanks,
Bye.
friends.
Bye.
Bye now.